vibing.
David Mike on the beat.
Vibing. Yeah. Just vibing. Hold up. Hold up. It's Marte. I'm here to bring you a more in-depth look at the PS5 and how it connects with a keyboard and mouse. I've been using it for about 3 weeks now. I've been using the keyboard and mouse on console for probably about six months. I started out using a controller with paddles for mainly Fortnite and Call of Duty. I'm bringing this tutorial or in-depth look at it because I've seen a couple of videos on this topic, and it's not it doesn't have a lot of info that I was looking for, because what I was looking for was quite more detailed. So I'm just gonna be looking at that for you guys real quick. I'm not gonna edit the video. I'm gonna leave it just so I could kind of get through it real fast and post it real fast. If it helps you in any way, feel free to like or subscribe. I would appreciate it. If you dislike it, that's fine too. Go ahead and dislike it. Don't mind. Right now, so I'm gonna start off with if you could turn your PS5 on with a keyboard or mouse. As of right now, you cannot at all. The only way you can turn on the PS5 is with the PlayStation button. Yeah, but however, there is an actual button that you could use on the keyboard to replace that PlayStation button while you're using it. So why it doesn't turn on your PS5, I don't know. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna take you guys here, show you the PS5. So right here, I'm using my keyboard and mouse right now. As you can see, using that. All right. Using the keyboard and mouse. The first thing I want to go over is the menu, right? So the menu navigation. If I'm using the arrows on a keyboard, boom, bada bing, it's dang near perfect. No lag, no nothing, right? So to show you that there is, buttons to replace some of the primary buttons on your controller, I would have to go down here. So this is not the main menu, right? This is a little bit lower than the main menu. If I hold my pause button on my keyboard, it acts as the PlayStation button. It takes me home. If I tap it, it acts as the PlayStation button. It brings up the menu bar, right? So get out of that. Another button, print source, I believe it is. I figured out that is my share button, right? So it brings up the share navigation bar right here. Now, if I exit out of that, right, got that, put it back in, use escape, it'll exit as well. So, there is good menu navigation. The only thing I haven't found is a settings button. I don't have a settings button. So, I have to use my controller for the settings button, right? And that is probably going to go, it's going to be a big con for me, because you have to use your settings button a lot when you're using a lot of these different games on the PS5. So let me take you to the settings, the actual mouse and keyboard settings. If you want to go to settings, then go to accessories, and then go to keyboard. These are my settings for my keyboard. I have key repeat delay on short. You want that on short because you don't want to delay. There's already some input lag with consoles and keyboard and mouse connections, so you don't want a delay at all. So as little as you can. So I would put that on short. Key repeat, you want that on fast. The reason why you want key repeat on fast is because on games like Fortnite or Call of Duty, and you're spamming that button, you want the PS5 to be able to register that input as fast as it can, because it already has input lag. So just keep that in mind. The mouse, I have the pointer speed, the type right-handed or left-handed. That's up to you guys. Okay, so pointer speed, I have it at fast. The pointer speed on your mouse, this is important. This is one of the things that nobody goes over in their YouTube videos. the pointer speed, they do go over this part, but they don't go over what I'm about to tell you. You want pointer speed at fast, okay? And you want your DPI setting to be low, 600 or less preferably. If you don't have it set to low, your DPI, and you have this set to fast, if you have it, say you have it at 1,000 DPI, 800 and up, right? You're not gonna get a full spectrum of sensitivity to work with when you hop on a game like Fortnite. When you put your sensitivity at a 1, you're gonna see that it's very slow sensitivity, right? If you have this at fast and you have your DPI at fast, that slow sensitivity will go high from 2 to 3 to 4, extremely high, extremely fast, right? So if you have your DPI setting at low and you have your pointer speed at fast, the PS5 gives you a broader spectrum of sensitivity to work with because it's starting low, but the pointer speed is fast. I don't quite know how it works, but I know from my experience, I've been able to get a way better control of my sensitivity by having my DPI low and my pointer speed fast. Can't say that enough. That will help you a lot when trying to find a sensitivity for you. Okay. That menu navigation, right, and menu settings for the keyboard and mouse. That's pretty much it when it comes to that. Here's a couple of pros and cons that I found from working with the keyboard and mouse on the console, right? Xbox, I'm not too sure. I don't really use Xbox, so I'm not too sure on that. But here's my opinion on the keyboard and mouse when it comes to the console and the PS5, right? There's a pro for it having for it being able to set your own keybinds. That's a very, very good thing, right? For a number of games. At 60 FPS, it gives you a little bit more of an advantage, but not that much, right? For the PS5, if you put 120 FPS mode on for like Fortnite, you'll see that it works like way better for you. But you'll still have times where you'll have to press that key over and over again. You'll still have times where you'll get stuck with the W key. I've tried it on a couple different keyboards, so you'll just have times where you get stuck. You'll have times where your edits won't go through. You'll have times where like your aim just feels like completely clunky, and then you'll have times where it feels smooth as heck. So you got to take that with how it comes with a grain of salt, man, because it could run really good, it could run really bad. I've had it do both of these things, right? So a pro is the keybinds. Another pro for the PS5 as far as keyboard and mouse is it has 120 FPS support. That's way better to use with a keyboard and mouse. It just the input lag there, right? It helps you a lot more, in my opinion. I'm not too scientific about computers and stuff, but no engineer here, but you know what I'm saying. 120 FPS is definitely better, and it has easy menu navigation. There's nothing to be worried about as far as navigating the menu, unless you're okay with, if you're not okay with using the settings button on your controller. So cons, I would have to say there are way more cons than pros, right? So there is still input lag here. Huge con, the biggest con. There's still input lag. I can't get over that enough. Like, there's input lag. You will be furious on how much you get sometimes, right? I've been playing it on PS4 and PS5, right? They did not make these consoles they did not make them to be used with the keyboard and mouse for games. They just did not. It's not how they came. The keyboard and mouse support really comes from the games that you actually play, if they have those enabled, right? I'm pretty sure PlayStation put them in there for web browsing, for you to be able to quickly type and those sorts of things. It's not for gaming. It's not fully optimized for a PS5. It just is not optimized for it. If you have the choice between, a keyboard and mouse and a controller, then I would definitely stick with the controller. I would definitely stick with the controller just because you will see even wireless. Sometimes your aim is just going to be better because the console was made to be compatible with that controller. It's just going to work a lot better for you. Yeah, this is my opinion, right? So the input lag, it's not optimized. The controller still works way better. And not every game on the consoles lets you use the PS5, lets you use a keyboard and mouse. Some are just keyboard and no mouse at all. And some games are only chatting with the keyboard. So it's really not that good. So here's a look at some of the games that works with keyboard and mouse. All right. So give me 1 second to bring this up real quick. Right. This is from a website, psu.com. Right. I'll put a link in the description so you could see this post. So for this post, all right, let me take this off. For this post, it says Overwatch, War Thunder, Elder Scrolls Online, Neverwinter, DC Universe Online, Paragon, They Are Billions, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and Call of Duty Warzone. Okay, so Overwatch, I've been told Overwatch doesn't fully support it. You could try and be my guest. I do not play Overwatch. I have not tried that. War Thunder, I think that's a airplane game. I'm not too sure. But I think it does work with that. Elder Scrolls Online, Neverwinter, DC Universe, you can only use a keyboard. There's like no reason to even try those games with a keyboard and mouse. And I'm pretty sure it's only for chat. Paragon, I've heard Paragon's good. I've never tried it, and I think it is keyboard and mouse enabled, right? They Are Billions, don't know about that one either. Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Warzone, I played both of those, and even in that game, there's a little bit more optimization for the keyboard and mouse just for like menu navigation inside the game and your ADS and all of that. There's a little bit more to work with there than other games like Fortnite, just because Fortnite has like 4 senses and you actually do like 25 different things in the goddamn game. Like it's pretty crazy. Call of Duty Modern Warfare and Call of Duty Warzone. So those are 2 good games to try out. They're missing Fortnite on here. Fortnite is obviously the main game to use a keyboard and mouse with on the PS5. Just because there's no back buttons on the PS5 controller. If you don't know how to play claw, you're probably not using this controller to play any Call of Duty or any Fortnite, right? If you are, you're like severely holding yourself back in these games. So yeah, there you go, man. Those are the games that are available, and the games that, in my opinion, if you're gonna use the mouse and keyboard, I would try Fortnite and Warzone. Those are the main games that work with it. Yeah, man. So if you guys, if this video helped you out in any way, feel free to like or subscribe. Dislike if you want to. I'm just throwing this out there just to give you guys a little bit more information. Really, that DPI and pointer speed was one of the main things that I had trouble with, because the sensitivity and the aiming on Fortnite is just completely horrible. Just starting up, it's horrible. You won't even want to play unless you figure it out. And I had to take my mouse to and from the PS5 and computer back and forth just to keep trying different senses and DPIs to see how it would work. And So my DPI is at 400 and my pointer speed is at fast. That gave me the best spectrum of settings, and that might not even be the best. So feel free to let me know your guys' settings, what you guys use, your different keybinds you guys use for Fortnite. If you guys have found the setting button, let me know. Feel free to leave a comment too, man. I will definitely be looking at the comments too. Peace, man. It's your boy Marte. Vibing.
David awake on the beat.
Vibing. Yeah. Just vibing.